Hello, good evening, guys. I'm Tetsu. I'm back with a new video. I know after a long time, I am making a professional video on YouTube, and our last topic was materialism, a burning topic, like hedonism, materialistic people around you. It is a burning topic of social media as well. Whenever we are scrolling through internet, we are finding such people who are always into showing off club life, big rich life, always showing off the best part of their life, but they gaslight us somewhere. So today we will be talking on another burning topic that is called absurdism. So what is absurdism? Let's find out in this video. So firstly we will be going with the definition of absurdism. So according to Google, absurdism is something which is bizarre, which is extremely bizarre, and which is chaotic, cold, these kind of things. So according to absurdism, it's only natural for humans to seek out meaning in their life. However, conflict occurs when we go to do so and find the universe is really like a bizarre place and utterly devoid of any meaning at all. It's this contradiction between our mind or the search of meaning which is going inside us and the reality of nature which actually leads us towards absurdism. The father of absurdism was Albert Camus, and Albert Camus actually was born in 1913, and he was actually the first person who came to the term with absurd, and thus absurdism actually started. Albert Camus actually said about his options about absurdism. Like, choice one is always sweet. I will not be promoting this, which is not a good idea according to Camus as well. It only makes the absurd more absurd. And it ends your life as well. You have until you are alive, you have your world and everything inside you, which we also see inside Shinji and Punpun both. Second is philosophical. What is philosophical death? A person can be alive, but his inside can die. His philosophical tie-ups can die, commit philosophical suicide, and pretend there is a higher power that gives our life meaning. In other words, that is God, definitely. We'd have to pretend that make-believe was the actual truth and accept a limited role of freedom in our lives. This is a big problem. By accepting the imposed moral codes of fate, we may be suppressing what we truly believe and want deep down. This is like self-gaslighting, and this is a big problem with your morals and your ethics, what you learn from your life. The next is embrace the absurd, and this is the final concept which actually is sold in Wasume Punpun. We have option 3, wherein we can embrace the absurdism and realize that we are truly free. From there, we are free to pursue anything we want and try to embrace what life has to offer. This is like acceptance of your absurdism. And ultimately, in the world of Wasume Punpun, most of the characters who were absurd tries to accept themselves. Like Sachi, who was Punpun's ex-girlfriend, she did as well. Punpun himself did as well. And multiple characters apart from that. And also Shinji Ikari in the last part of Neon Genesis Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, he did himself as well. So now we are coming to Punpun Onodera, the main character of Wasume Punpun. He serves as a quintessential example of absurdism actually. In the starting, we all see that he starts the story as a bird-like character, bird-like figure, symbolizing his freedom, his choices, his innocence, his isolation, his problems in the family, some things. Punpun's life is marked by a series of tragic events actually, including his dysfunctional family dynamics, unrequited love, personal struggles, finding meaning, all these kind of things which we have discussed about absurdism's main characteristics. Now, the narrative of Wasume Punpun forces itself towards absurdity, Actually, Inyo Asano is such a smart mangaka. Na? He shows that absurdism is a part of daily Japanese life. Not only Japanese, I will not be limiting it to only Japanese society. It is a part of every society. You go outside, you go to any public transport, you will be seeing such people who are just rolling their lives without any meaning or just trying to find meaning, without complaining, without doing anything which is like bizarre from themselves. And this is the basic concept of absurdity here in Wasumi Punpun as well. Now, Asano's artwork is such a good thing na, that that is juxtaposition of detailed, realistic backgrounds, and that actually uplifts Punpun's reality and Punpun's like bird-like appearance or its cuboidal appearance. Both are emphasized by Inyo Asano's artwork. We initially find Shinji Ikari very much of a simp or wimpy character. I personally found him a bit toxic in the starting and a bit uninteresting, like the most uninteresting manga or anime character ever, I can say. But eventually he grew inside me, and he grew a lot. Because it was a story of a loser. It was a story of a teenager who is suffering from multiple things. Shinji's character is defined by actually existential agents. He is just a teenager who is actually thrust into role of piloting a massive like biomechanical like whatever that is, Eva. They are calling it Eva, to protect humans from some alien-like creature called as angels. His reluctance and inner turmoil stem from the absurdity of his circumstances. These are born from his traumatic childhood. Just like Punpun, he has very strict daddy issues. Like his father Gendo Ikari pushes him like a lot. From a father's perspective, those are very much hard situation, because put yourself in the situation of Shinji Ikari. We all call him wimpy, na? But when you are watching the circumstances from his point of view, he is just 13 or 14 years old. So you will find yourself like, whatever is happening to me, this is immoral and this is totally utterly disgusting, because my mom died, my family is nowhere, and my father is pushing myself just for nothing. So this is the thing, this is the fact that always Shinji is finding meaning and purpose behind whatever he is doing. He wants to build meaningful relationship, meaningful bonds, and he wants to push himself to like make bonds, which is kind of like gaslighting himself. So we talked about these two characters, Punpun and Shinji Ikari. These are the two of the best examples of absurdity we all know. Now coming to Hiroa Oku's one of the best mangas, Gantz. How Gantz is actually existentially absurd, because this manga delves deeply into existential ambiguity and existential things, like about human existence. Actually, there are multiple kind of groups actually in Gantz manga who are after deadly missions against various kind of alienating threats, and they are controlled by an enigmatic, capricious black sphere known as Gantz, with no explanation or purpose of this mission. Actually, in the whole manga, we don't know why Gantz is doing it or why people are trapped into this mission. They are trapped into a cycle of violence and death. Always someone is dying, always someone's body is being ripped apart by some aliens. There is a lack of meaning of purpose, right? This is existential emptiness, which underscores the absurdity of their circumstances in Gantz. Gantz is a beautiful example how lack of moral clarity actually leads to human death, human crisis, human psychological crisis, I will be saying. Now the final one is One Piece. One Piece might be the most absurd anime which is promoting like in a light context. The central plot of One Piece revolves around the pursuit of legendary something like treasure, the One Piece, if I am not wrong, which is rumored to grant immense power of knowledge and power of anything. However, the manga continuously postpones the ultimate reveal of what is One Piece. Like, it's been more than 1000 chapters, still we don't know what is actually One Piece properly. This open endedness and a character's never ending quest for the One Piece can be seen as an absurd exploration of the human desire to seek meaning and purpose, often without finding it. So, we don't know without Luffy or without Sanji, without Zoro, what will happen. It is like an adventure we are just enjoying, right? So, One Piece basically promotes that our life is an endless pursuit of adventure and knowledge. We don't know the ultimate goal, but nobody complains about it as well. So, fellas, this is about absurdism. I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked informations, but I will be hoping that you can add on some more topics or more some. If I have done any kind of mistake when explaining these things, you can always rectify me on the comment section. This might be one of the most explanatory videos I have to myself go through in my real life. So yeah, thanks for it. Thanks for giving me all the support. And let's come to Instagram talk. This is my Instagram handle. You can follow me any day and text me. I will be trying to reply you all. Nowadays I am a bit busy with my studies because it is my final year, and I have to build my my own purpose also. So that's it. I don't believe on complaints. I only believe on myself and continuous pursuit of meaning in my life, building my own meanings and building my own purposes. That's it, and that's it for today. Thanks. And you can watch this video and this video as well. Those two are very great analysis of philosophical themes, and one is manga ranking. So you guys can enjoy it. Bye for now. Good night.